people have asked me why it is I do this, why I'm reaching out through the internet. And the best answer I can give you is that I want to live in a world where what is respected is what people bring to the table. It's not your race, it's not your color, it's not your age. It's what it is that you bring that's of value that other people can respect and see. I grew up in a time where women weren't allowed to do certain jobs. When I graduated from college, I had a nice college degree. To be able to go to work, there were really restricted opportunities at that point in time. I went to work for the Bell system when women were not allowed to climb poles. They were not to be in what was called the outside plant department, do certain things that only men were allowed to do. And I was one of only 5 women in the United States, under a court order, by the way, to the Bell system to allow women to do those types of jobs. I was one of only 5 women that started out as the test people to see if we really could do jobs that men only did before that. So yes, I went through some interesting times. Started to work as an installation foreman in a storeroom, which of course didn't have a ladies' room in the storeroom because they'd never had women working there before. Had a car brought in from construction, which I swear hadn't been washed in the last 20 years, much less serviced. All of the union stewards at that time in this whole district were put together to be my crew because the setup was to see what we could do to get this woman out of here as fast as possible because women shouldn't do certain types of jobs. Now, folks, fast forward. Not only were we able to do the job, but the union stewards and everyone I worked with understood at that time that this whole thing was a setup, and they were being grouped with me as being undesirables. So it wasn't long until we had the top production and the top quality that was ever seen in that district. It was a wonderful thing to be a part of, but I didn't do it. It was that camaraderie. It was the teamwork between myself and the people that worked with me that said, we've got something to give. We are really good at what we do. And regardless of how much is against us, we're going to go out and get it done and do it the right way. So that's why I do what I do. I was one of the groundbreakers way back when. I want to be able to help people do that same thing. Believe in themselves and bring the best of themselves to work, regardless of what anyone else thinks and what other categories you've been put in the past. Take that energy, that drive for doing what you want to do in the way it is that you want to do it, and make it your very best. This is Attorney Jan Cleveland. Make sure that you educate yourself, you stay motivated, you get the best support that you possibly can, and go for those dreams.